Okay, Casey. So I feel like maybe in like 5 minutes we can get started. Sometimes people just tend like to trickle in as the room goes. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever works for you guys. No problem.
Okay, cool. How are things going over there?
Going very good. Yeah, it was exciting actually. Now we've created our account and at Radius and seen the integration firsthand. So it was really exciting seeing it in action. It's great.
Oh, cool. Have we had like people check it out?
Yeah, I after this call, I'm gonna reach out to Dave and Jesse. We're running the development side, and I'll get some numbers to share back to you. Folks who have dialed in and created accounts and things like that.
Oh, cool. That's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's also been some interest in the app outside of real estate, which has been exciting for us too.
Mm-hmm.
We actually just partnered with Moxie Works.
Okay.
So now we are able to actually pull MLS data directly through Moxie's platform to generate video templates based on specific property attributes that the agents are listing, so that when they open up Rolla's app, they'll be greeted with templates that are specific to listings that they're already the exclusive agent on, and be able to get started shooting faster, creating content faster.
That's a great idea. Are people able to like filter by that?
It's well, we've done the backend development has been complete, and we have successfully done our integration with them, and so now we are building the front end of that experience. And so in about 2 weeks, that'll be a feature that any brokerage connected to Moxie will have the ability to single sign on and get that feature.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so it's all 11:04. Do you want to just get started with your presentation?
Yeah, sounds good, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Appreciate y'all giving me some time to share a little bit about what we're building, and hopefully keep this a little bit open of a conversation about video in general, because that's what we've built as a mobile video app. But we built it after a lot of experience in this space, which I'll get into momentarily. I'm Casey, though. I'm co-founder, CEO of Rolla. Prior to building this video mobile app, I ran a creative agency in New York for about 8 years, and we focused primarily on luxury real estate, hospitality, and tourism marketing, with an even more specific focus on video content creation. And we marketed over $5 billion worth of single-family homes in just 3 years' time using video content strategies. But after kind of working for many years directly with agents as a traditional film production company, we experienced a lot of friction that exists both from our end and also from the agent's end. And so we ended up building Rolla, which is a mobile video app that empowers anyone with zero video experience the ability to easily create branded and social video content at scale. And we met Bijou and Joanna a few months ago, and it became very clear to all of us that we collectively agree that the most successful real estate agents over the next 10 years are going to be the ones who really, the most successful ones are the ones who adopt video as their primary tool for communication. And so our tagline at Rolla is "We create creators." Before I kind of go into the problem and solution and show you guys the app, hoping to keep it a little conversational here and understand a little bit about what people's habits are with video currently. So, show of hands, or if someone minds jumping in, who here is currently actually creating video content, and if so, how are you doing it? Are you currently hiring video companies? Are you creating video yourself? That's something I'm curious about. If anyone minds chiming in and kind of helping me out here and keeping it a bit conversational at the beginning.
Well, I'm not a real estate agent, but just jumping in, I know a lot of our real estate agents do hire third-party production companies, ones that they see on social media or they've been referred to by other real estate agents. And so they pay them to do like per hour, come and shoot them. So they work with like different companies that way, but obviously that's a little expensive for them.
Yeah, cost is one friction point. Absolutely. Are agents finding that there's a kind of like when they're hiring a video company, is there a cap to the amount of videos that they can create with that company because of the expense?
Oh yeah, totally. They have to. I mean, I have spoken to a few agents. They have to like pick and choose which ones they feel like would best promote their business. A lot of the time, it's mostly like open houses, listing, and I think that's why a lot of them are turning to social media to just record it themselves that way. But the quality is a little bit is not as professional if they were hiring someone like a production team. So I feel like they have to really choose between like quality versus quantity.
Sure. No, that makes perfect sense. Yes, another friction point we can definitely agree on. Like for anyone who's not creating video content right now, what is stopping you, or on the marketing side, what does the marketing team seem to think that might be the blocker for why agents are actually not creating video content at all?
I mean, I would say they just don't know how to get started.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't know how to create. I mean, it can seem really intimidating, right? Like if you see videos out there, social media, they just like, where do you even begin? Because I feel like it's kind of like a new thing in the last like year or two with the rise of social. So I would say that's probably the number one thing that's blocking them.
Yeah, no, that makes sense as well. What we're trying to do is definitely make this process approachable and streamlined and standardized and simple. We want agents to not only produce content for social media, but there are so many other places where video content should live in the ecosystem of real estate, including the MLS, newsletters, your website, YouTube, even now using it for direct messaging. And so I think you'll see in a moment when we explain a little about Rolla, how you can really maximize the amount of video content you create and also the number of places you can distribute it. So the reality is right now that consumers are making so many of their purchasing and inquiry decisions based on video content that they watch online. And when it comes to real estate, 86% of buyers and sellers want to work with an agent that uses video to communicate. And so, if you as an agent or your brand is just simply not creating enough video content to be discoverable online, there's just so many revenue opportunities that you are missing out on. The problem that we're solving here is that we know you as agents struggle to create enough video content to meet those market demands. And kind of as Joanna was alluding to earlier, you really only have two options to create video as an agent. You can hire a video company, but that can be very expensive, lots of logistics, scheduling, coordination, friction, or you can try to make video yourself, but you can do that on Instagram and TikTok, but most agents really don't know how to tell a good story or how to capture quality footage or really have the time to edit video themselves. And so our aha moment when building Rolla was during the pandemic, when agents really could not hire video companies. And so many of them ended up just taking matters into their own hands. They picked up their phone and they tried to create videos on their own, but they ended up making these horror films. And we have all seen videos that look like this before. What it did was completely devalue the agent's brand, but also their brokerage's brand as well. But it exposed the fact that most of these brokerages don't really have technology or support when it comes to video content creation for their agents. So we spent 18 months doing a lot of research before we wrote a single line of code in building this tool. We talked to sales managers, marketing advisors, and agents about what is not working for them from a video perspective. And needless to say, everyone is really looking for solutions. We know agents are looking for video solutions that are cheap, quality video, and they want to get to market fast with video content. The brokerages like Radius, and even some of you have your own teams and your own brands within Radius, really want to have more control over the video content, maintain some brand consistency, and obviously cut costs on marketing whenever possible. And so these are all the reasons why we ended up building Rolla. And what it does is it empowers you as agents to create branded and social video content at scale. It's kind of simple. The more video you actually create, the more discoverable you will become online, the more you'll attract leads and remain relevant. Remember, like I said before, 86% of your prospects are using video as a search tool to learn and be educated about neighborhoods and properties and market trends, and also finding the right, real estate professional to work with on this journey. And so you really need to create video to stay in front of them. With Rolla, there is no video editing involved. So the way you use this app, and I'll just give you a demo in a moment, is that you just capture video clips using these storyboard templates that we've created for you. And then you submit your clips. And in 48 hours, we actually turn it all into branded and social video content for you. In Rolla's app, we have templated what we believe are the 6 most important videos that agents should be making on a regular basis: neighborhood guides, property tours, agent bios, topic videos. And so you'll be very curious. Anyone who's on the call right now, again, it's a little support. Chime in on, is there a particular kind of video you feel like you should be making more of, or is there a video not listed here that you would want to make? You might help me out. Well, I would say that the most commonly created video using Rolla is our property tours and neighborhood guides. The one thing about Rolla to make sure you really think of is try not to limit the amount of video content you believe you can create based on the amount of listings that you have. Remember, you guys all know, before you get the listing, you got to get, before you have the listing on the market, you got to get the deal to have the listing, right? And so the more you can unlock and use videos like topic videos and market updates, the more you can attract new buyers and sellers to work with you. But these are 6 templates that we're including in Rolla's mobile app right now. Now, very proud to say these are videos that were actually created by agents with no video experience using Rolla. The videos are branded, they're quality, they are authentic, and they were created for a fraction of the price of hiring a video company. Something that is really powerful about Rolla is that we can guarantee unified brand consistency across thousands of video assets, and we will do that just by artfully adopting your company's fonts, your company's brand logos, and brand guidelines and colors and elements like that to layer on top of your videos. So it will always feel like it is your team or brokerage's branded content. I'm going to jump into the app in a moment, but so you can see, first, we require all of our users to actually go through a simple onboarding experience. And this is so that we can all collectively agree that you are capable of capturing quality video shots, and that we're going to be able to collaborate and make great content together. So this is a big and important part of Rolla's experience, is actually being educated to capture those videos properly. Now, I'm going to jump into the app, click around a little bit. For anyone who's watching on a desktop computer, I understand that the formatting is a little weird because I'm sharing like my phone plugged in. Oh, there's my wife. If you can do me a favor though, and just shrink your screen a little bit, and really shrink it from like right to left, and you'll slowly start to see the sort of format and size of the app really take shape. Apologies about the formatting, just something we can't control at the moment. But so check it out. I'm in Rolla's mobile app now. And as an agent, like I mentioned before, you can choose from a couple different templates: property tours, market updates, neighborhood guides, before and afters, topic videos, and agent bios. Now, if you start a project but you don't finish it, you'll always be able to jump back into that project down here. The difference between TikTok, Instagram, and Rolla is that with those platforms, you really have to hold down your thumb, get the video shot right there in that moment, make the video on the spot. But with Rolla, you can gradually be adding video clips to your projects over time. Now, I'm going to start simple and just go for a property tour. I think that's a video all of us can agree be great to create. Now, you can choose to shoot that video in either portrait or landscape orientation. I'm going to choose portrait, and I'm going to name my project, which is really just going to be the title. The title of my project is going to be my property address. Now you're going to enter in some basic information about your property. Let's say there's a primary bedroom, 2 other bedrooms. You've got, a bathroom, kitchen, family room. Let's scroll down a little bit. Maybe there's a pool, and you want to capture an interview of yourself as well for this video. Now, as soon as you hit save, Rolla's going to generate a storyboard template to help you stay organized while you go out and capture this video. Most people really, again, have no idea how to tell a good story from beginning, middle, to end. This is going to help you stay organized. It's also going to help you not end up with a whole bunch of video clips wasting away in your camera roll. I don't know if everyone's experienced just that fatigue of having hundreds of video clips in there, but this is, again, going to help you stay organized. So I'm actually going to get some shots right now in the room that I'm in. I'm going to jump into that bedroom scene. You can attach a stabilizer to your phone, which is going to ultimately make the final videos much more quality. So we do recommend actually purchasing what's called an Osmo stabilizer. They retail for about $100. They're going to really make your video stand out in comparison to people kind of wobbling with their doing it handheld. So let's hit continue. And now I'm in a capture experience in the app. I know it's probably coming through a little bit choppy, but this is what we're working with. So in the app, up top, it's going to give you some guidance on how to go about capturing this particular shot. And in the bottom left of the app, you're going to be able to navigate between the different scenes of your project. And on the right, you're going to see different camera moves that we suggest you capture to make your video more dynamic. We like saying that no Hollywood film was made by doing the same camera move over and over. So these are different camera moves that are going to make your final video much more dynamic. If you forget how to do a push shot, let's say, you just press the little question mark, a little prompt will pop up, remind you how. So you're getting plenty of guidance there. Now the app is also going to let you know if your shot is crooked, right? This would be a bad shot to get, right? It'll also let you know maybe if it's too dark in the room as well. So these are guardrails to ensure you're going to capture a quality video shot every single time. You hit record, you get a little countdown timer, and then every shot is limited to 6 seconds in length. This is so that really you can't wander around aimlessly. Every shot has to be captured really with intention. This really forces you to think before you capture. The clip will play back right away. You can keep or discard it. If you keep it, it uploads to the cloud right away and bumps you over to your next required shot. Really quite simply, just follow this framework throughout the capture experience. Now, I'm in the bedroom scene. If I wanted to add some text overlays, maybe saying something about the the ceiling height or floor to ceiling windows, something like that, some feature. I'm just going to type in a random word here. You type it in, and it's going to actually appear on top of this specific scene using your company's fonts, branding, and colors. So this is really where that brand recognition comes in to play. If I also wanted to add a voiceover maybe to this specific bedroom scene, again, saying this bedroom has floor to ceiling windows and it lets in tons of natural light, it's south-facing, that would be a voiceover segment that you can save directly to this scene as well. So you guys as agents are really, you're salespeople. And so you're really selling scenes if you think about it like that. Now you've got your video clips, your text overlays, and your voiceovers for each scene neatly organized, very clear and obvious for you to see where that information lives. There's a social component to Rolla where you can actually go into each of those individual clips that you shot and share them directly to social media if you want. So before you submit this project to be professionally edited, you do have the ability to kind of use it as a bit of a social tool as well. Just want to make sure that is clear. So let's fast forward to completing a project. Let's say you went out and shot a neighborhood guide. That's what we're looking at here. This is a Lower East Side video that an agent made. They got 100% of all their shots. They captured some bars, some restaurants, some landmarks, it looks like. Now what they do is they just hit continue to checkout. And now you're going to be able to select a music track. There's plenty to choose from. You can add a title card. You can add a call to action. And here's where you can choose what agent you want to have represented at the end of that video. So if you're part of a team, you have a couple agents that are representing a particular listing, only select the ones that you want to have displayed at the end of that final video. You've reached 100% and you're going to swipe to submit. Now, in 48 hours, we are going to deliver branded and social video content from all those clips to you. We'll get a push notification that says, hey, Joanna, your video is ready for review. You can leave comments on that video, just like working with a traditional film company. It's all done in the mobile app. You can leave comments on that video, suggestions, adjustment requests. But assuming that you're happy with the video and you like it, here's where it gets very fun. You can download the branded version. We'll also deliver an unbranded version for the MLS. This is really important for you guys. And we'll give you a social cut as well. You can actually take that video, like I showed you before, and you can share it directly to social media right through the app. Or you can download it to your phone and do many things with it. But what we've just shown you is a way of going from inspiration to creation to syndication, all within this mobile experience, and empowering any of you guys to go out and become a better video content creator. I will very quickly show you a more advanced video. Would be like an agent bio, a video about yourself or your team. It follows the exact same format. Let's name this project. Same deal as property tours. Select the topics you want to discuss, maybe what markets you serve, what's your life like outside of work, what's the future of real estate, and then some shots you want to get of maybe staging a listing or having a team meeting, maybe your morning routine, etc. And similarly to property tours, it's going to generate a storyboard template for your bio video as well. So I hope that this is a clear explanation of how this app works and the value of it. I'm going to pause there. I'm kind of unsure exactly how many people are dialed into the call right now, but if anyone wants to chime in at this point and ask some questions, I'm happy to answer them about how the app works and the value of this tool. So I'm here to serve. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask now.
Okay, so it looks like we have a few people joining. I've made you guys speakers, so if you have any questions for Casey or comments, feel free to just chime in.
For anyone new that's jumping in, has anyone seen an app that is doing what we are doing? Have you ever tried to download a free app to create videos, but maybe didn't have the same experience as what I just showed you here?
Well, Casey, I have a question. So for people who are just getting started with Rolla or even just creating video in general, what are like the most common questions that they have in the beginning?
Most of the common questions in the beginning are, did I do it right? Now, what's great about our partnership with Radius is that whenever you create an account with Rolla, we do require you to go through a short onboarding experience where you'll actually capture practice shots of your own home or your office. You'll be able to submit them through the app to us, and we will review those clips and we will let you know if they, if they matched a brand standard or protocol that we think is acceptable, as well as Radius, to hold everyone to a higher standard. And so the first question we get when people download the app is did I do it right? And so that is our way of actually, confirming with agents that yes, you are in fact doing it right. And if you're not, that's the opportunity we have to tell you and give you some suggestions of how to perform better.
Okay, so it's like, so you guys have a specific support team dedicated to the agents. It's just like their own personal like production person.
Yes, every agent will have a dedicated producer that has a background in film production, will be able to communicate with you. But it's very self-serving, actually. When you log into the app for the first time, you're going to see those 4 short onboarding courses, and there's quick videos you're going to watch, and the ability to capture those practice shots. So really, that onboarding experience is very self-service. It takes you about 30 minutes to get through. And again, that's when we create that report, send it to you, and let you know how your practice footage looked. And if we need to have a video call at that point with your producer, we'll schedule one with you.
Cool. And so, because Rolla is partnering with Radius, you guys offer an exclusive partnership discount. Is that correct?
Yes, so it's very exciting. If you go to Radius, your dashboard at Radius, you will see Create Video as a tab on the left-hand side of your dashboard. So that is Rolla. We are offering 10% discounts for different plans and packages. But really, first and foremost, we just encourage everyone to download the app for free using that link in Radius's dashboard. So you can download the app for free right now. Get a feel for it, poke around, create a practice template, and then decide if you think it's right for you. And at that point, you can opt in and create a plan. You'll be able to play around with all features of the app, but you will be blocked from actually submitting your clips to be professionally edited. So that is the moment where you would actually opt in to be a paid user. But plenty to explore and see and try on your own without having to pay right away.
Awesome.
So yeah, guys, I guess just in conclusion here, it's the options that you have as agents to create video content are pretty limited, and we feel like we found a great intermediary tool between a professional film production company and DIYing it, and obviously coming up with a price point that is palatable for real estate agents to do this. We're encouraging agents to make as much video content as humanly possible. It's only going to bring your brand recognition up. It's only going to make you more visible, more discoverable to new audiences. And so the more you can be a resource of information, expertise, knowledge to people who have never heard of you before, more likely they're going to be interested and willing to work with you on that first phone call that they make to you, rather than kind of feeling you out had you not had any video content to share with them beforehand. So if it's not with Rolla and it's just you want to do this on Instagram or TikTok yourself, it's not that it doesn't matter to us. We just want to encourage you to just start making videos somewhere, and you have to start. If you have the money to spend on a film production company, once a month to come in and make lots of content for you, go for it. But if you're looking for an affordable solution, it's going to empower you, reduce a lot of that friction of working with film companies, and help you create video content at scale. This partnership with Rolla and Radius is a very powerful one. So we would encourage you all to take full advantage of it. Let's hear it.
Awesome. Thank you, Casey. So just to recap, a partnership with Rolla, you can find it on your Radius dashboard. It's under Video Creator on the left. They have great example videos of agent testimonials, listings, befores and afters. So feel free to just poke around, take a look, sign up and download the app. And if you have any questions, there's a support link there. But we will definitely be having Casey back to continue to share more about Rolla and the video creation partnership. So if you have any questions, please reach out to any of us, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Awesome. Well, thank you, Casey.
Thanks so much, Joanna. We'll talk soon. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Bye, everybody.